Hi friends, welcome back to Calm in the Chaos Homeschool. So today I'm going to talk about technology in our homeschool and what we use and how we use it. If you're new here, my name is Davine and I homeschool 4 kids ages 10, 10, 11, and 14. They are in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade this year. Today's video is a collaboration hosted by Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest. They both have excellent channels. I do suggest that you check it out if you've not watched some of their videos before. I will link their channels in the description box below. And a bunch of other moms are joining in on this collaboration, so there should be lots of videos about how different homeschool moms use technology in their own homeschools. So if you're interested and you're curious on how you might use technology for your homeschool, definitely check out the playlist below after you're done this video. So I'm thinking I'm going to just walk myself through our school day and think about the times when we use technology and just share that with you as we go through my school day. So something that 3 out of 4 of my kids use is their Fire tablets, and we put teaching textbooks on there. Teaching textbooks is an online math program. Basically, it teaches the lesson and then they answer the questions on their tablets. So I love using tablets for this just because they are compact and you can take them anywhere. That being said, I still do make them use the workbook that you can purchase that goes along with it to actually put in the answers in pencil before they enter it into the tablet. So it's not quite as convenient as it would be for maybe other people who don't use like the workbook and they just use the tablet. But I like it that it automatically grades their work for me, so I don't have to be checking all the time. So I just intervene if they're getting something wrong and we can go over the question together. Otherwise, their math can be completely independent. The next time you would probably see us using technology is during our group time. I really love curriculum that includes like YouTube links to go along with what we're learning. So we're using Beautiful Feet for history, as well as Guest Hollow for geography and science. And Guest Hollow themselves has a huge playlist of videos that you can use to supplement what they're learning in geography and in human anatomy. So I'll often just put those on when we're eating lunch, just for some more fun information about what we're studying. And then with Beautiful Feet, they often have relevant YouTube video suggestions in their curriculum. So I love to do that during our lessons it just adds interest when it's on the TV. So I really like it when curriculums add things like YouTube videos into that. I will say that Guest Hollow also adds like PDF links and things like that, which I tend to not use. I don't love going online to try to find activities and resources. I'm just not an activity mom. But if you like things like that, you can definitely find a ton of things on the internet that are free printables, free activities that you could do with your kids, and that would be a way to use technology in your homeschool. Honestly, just thinking about this, it reminds me of the teacher club card from Creative Fabrica. This is not a commercial for them, but if you like to pull together activities, they do have a very reasonable plan. I'm not remembering off the top of my head how much it is for the whole year, but it's less than $5 for a whole year, and you can print off like 5 downloads a week. So that would be 1 a day for any of your kids. They have a ton of curriculum options, things like unit studies, planners, things that you could use in your homeschool. So I will link that below as well in case you're interested in that. But really, I just thought of that as I'm making this video. That is a great way to find activities and things that you can add to your homeschool. And it's all together, so you don't have to go out searching all over the web for it. So next, I have a Chromebook and a laptop that are specifically for our homeschool. I have my own computer and I do not like my kids touching my computer. Things are always going wrong when kids touch computers. So we have a Chromebook and we have a laptop that we purchased. So here's the story about that. When we first started homeschooling 2.5 years ago, I knew that we needed something that the kids could do some things on. So I purchased the Chromebook. And I have to say, I have been very disappointed with the Chromebook. There were so many things that I couldn't do that I wanted to do. And I really kind of regret buying that Chromebook. For one, I will sometimes, like for instance, that YouTube playlist that I have, I will connect a computer with an HDMI cable to the TV so that I can just show the videos on the TV. It's a little bigger screen. And I couldn't do that with a Chromebook. I couldn't play DVDs with a Chromebook. I couldn't play music with a Chromebook, and I really needed to do that at the time. I didn't have a little CD player. So when I got the Chromebook, because there's no attachment, so what I had to do was we had to buy a laptop because it just couldn't do a lot of the things that I wanted to do. Now, a lot of things can be done on the Chromebook. They can go online, they can do their typing, they can do their coding. So my kids can use the Chromebook for many things. There were just a few things that were really frustrating to me that the Chromebook couldn't do. What they can do with the Chromebook is they can go on and basically you use Google. You can use Google Docs, Google Sheets. You can do typing. So we do typing.com. We have code.org. They do their coding. We have Time for Math Facts subscription, so they do that. We also have a Mia Academy subscription this year, so they can do that. So there are a lot of things my kids can go online to do. They can do research. So there's a lot of things that a Chromebook can do, but I was very annoyed by the things that it couldn't do. And I really did need something that could do those things. Could play music, I could connect to the TV and things like that. So we went and bought an HP laptop. So we have our Chromebook, which my middle daughter generally takes control of. That is in the homeschool room, and the two girls can do that. And then we have a laptop out here that I can connect to the TV with an HTML cable. So when we're playing those YouTube playlists, I can just have it on the TV. And we used to have like a DVD connection, like just a little thing you can buy on Amazon connected to the laptop so I could play music and we could watch. That's how we watch videos. That's how we watch movies. If we want to watch a movie, we just connect our computer to the TV. So that is something that we use. That being said, another piece of technology that I purchased this year that just makes things like listening to CDs so much easier. I purchased this little CD player and I really love it. It's so compact, and this goes in there, and then just the front here has the speakers and then all the buttons that you need. So we do singing, and we do like scripture memory verses on CD, and we have poetry that's on CD this year. So that's really helpful, and Chinese. So that's very helpful just to have in my morning basket. I will link that below if you're interested in checking that out. So that helps us not have to go to the computer and use the attached DVD player to play that. I'll also link that below in case that's something you're interested in, but that was kind of our solution at the time, but this works a lot better. It's a lot more, it's just easier to just grab from my morning basket. I don't have to get up and walk to the computer. So finally, I will say that I do use my cell phone. Sometimes I will just cast, it's easier to find things on my cell phone and cast it onto our computer. We do have an Apple TV, like little Apple TV box, so that helps because I do have an iPhone. So that is another way. It's just easier to find it on my phone and cast it on the TV. However, if you don't have an iPhone or an Apple TV and you do have like a Fire Stick, like Amazon Fire Stick, then you have access to YouTube on your TV and you can just go in there and search. So actually I've been doing that lately because we just got a Fire Stick for our TV. Our Apple TV is getting really, really old. It doesn't work all the time. So now we have a Fire Stick that's plugged into the TV and I can get onto YouTube on the TV. So it's a little more cumbersome, but then I don't have to worry about casting my phone. So that is another way that we use technology. I think that is it. Other than my kids each do have a tablet, and that is our incentive in our home to complete their work, to do what they need to do their chores. They're mostly pretty motivated by tablet time. So that is an incentive. If they complete everything, they usually get an hour of tablet time in the afternoon. And if they don't, then they don't get that hour of tablet time. So that's helpful. They play games on there. We have our subscriptions on there so they can watch shows that have been approved by us. And so I guess that's another way we use technology in our home. Don't know if printers are counted, but we do have a Ecotank, the Epson Ecotank printer, which is great. We can print so many things with just one. I don't know, it's like less than $50 for the ink for about a year, and I print a lot. I like to print workbooks out. I used to do Gather Round, and we do color printing for those. So lots of printing on our Ecotank. I will link that below as well. And I think that covers most of the technology that we use, obviously our TV. And So something I forgot to add, so I'm just inserting it here, is my middle daughter. She really loves coding and doing things on Scratch and drawing and things electronically. So she uses our Chromebook a lot to do things like that, as well as her store. She has an Etsy shop that she creates designs for, and she puts onto like mugs and t-shirts and stuff. So that is another way that we use technology in our home. So she has basically the Chromebook is almost hers. It's on her desk. She uses it for coding, and then she did a robotics course recently. So coding the robot on, well, I think she used the laptop for that. I wasn't sure if the Chromebook would be capable of doing that, but she used the laptop for that, but she uses the Chromebook for all the other stuff, her Etsy shop, her coding and things like that. I will also link in the description box below a link to the robotics website. She really enjoyed that course, as well as Scratch, which is what she uses for coding. It's totally free. I will link that below. I'll just link a bunch of things below, things that my kids do online that we enjoy. I will just put that below for you in case you're interested in checking those out. Yeah, so that is how we use technology in our homeschool. Hope you like this video. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give me a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to see future homeschool content related videos. I'm so happy you're here. Don't forget to check the playlist below to see how all the other moms use technology in their homeschools. I know I will be checking those out as well. Hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye, everyone.